All right. Hi, everybody. Thank you for joining the West 7th Wool Trunk Show with Victoria Larson of Wonderland Fibers. We're so happy to have you. Welcome.
Thank you, Amy. Thanks for having me, and thanks for having Wonderland Fibers here today, where I'm excited to be here. I guess I'll start some. My name's Victoria. I am the dyer here, and I'm a mom, and I've got lots of kids inside. You're joining me from my dye studio. I shared with Amy earlier, but I'll share now. I'm in my dye studio. This is usually filled with burners and pans and pots and things, but I've got regular yarn here. And behind me, back here, that's where I mix all of my dyes. This is my garage. We built a wall in my garage, so we have all these extra outlets done. And then on this side, I have where I store yarn. You can kind of see some back there. I have a fan because it gets hot, especially in the summer. Yes. Yes, I have two. They come in very handy. It gets hot no matter, when you have an air vent, it still gets hot. But that's a little bit about the studio, I guess. And I guess I'll share some yarn with you. We have several bases. And I'm going to start. I don't know if any of you are members of the Dallas Hand Knitters Guild, but they are they put together some kits for some shawls that they're going to do some knit-alongs with, and we do have some kits here. I've made some up. This is the Odyssey shawl. This is my Odyssey shawl.
That's beautiful.
And it's in our Bouncy DK. And our DK base right now, we have a Bouncy DK base, and it's very tightly plied. And because of that, it's got a little bit less yardage on it. It's only got 200 yards for 100 grams. However, for our kits, I'll show you. Here's one of our kits for the Bouncy DK. And I've got our Melancholy Mauve colorway. This is our Rosé colorway and our Cindy Shores. I went ahead so that you can make that shawl. If you buy the kit, you can make the shawl with this yarn. You don't have to get anything extra. You have a 20 gram mini. On mine, I just barely went over, maybe 10 grams on one color, and I think only about 5 grams extra into the new skein of the other. So we have kits. We have this kit. We have our, this is our Gray Matilda colorway. This is I'm Plum Tired. And I think I switched that. That's Gray Matilda, and this is Abyss. And then I also have it in a green. This is our Evergreen colorway. This is Middle Earth. So you can see that. And this is May Gray. So I do have kits available online if you are interested in that.
Those are beautiful. That last one looks a lot like the one that Becky made. Yeah.
Yeah, that was kind of the plan. I knew I had some colorways in stock actually on that. I had these two colorways already made, and I knew that they would look similar. So I just made this one up, especially for the kit. It's called Evergreen, but I think we're going to keep it in the shop. So that one will be coming to the shop soon. I don't have it in anything else right now, but if you're interested, we can make it on any base that we have. Also, I have 2 DK bases. This is our I didn't mention this earlier. This is our second DK base. The Bouncy DK, that's really tight. I really like it. I have lots of projects that I've used it on. I can highlight some of the more of those, but I can't get that base anymore. So we have transitioned over to a more traditional. It's got this has 231 yards instead of the 200. It's super soft and nice, and I mean it's going to be a great replacement for it. But we do still have a lot of Bouncy DK in stock. I still have Bouncy DK to dye as well. So if you're interested in the Bouncy DK, don't let that curb you from buying it. There's still lots in stock. Here's another project I made with that. This is my Wave of Change. This is in our Saffron colorway. And it's a chunky cardigan, but I held 2 DK together. I held it double. to
Okay.
make it.
What makes the bouncy DK different from your other DK? What makes it
Just
so
that it's squishy. It's like super squishy. Like
Okay.
it kind of bounces. Like even in the, it just bounces. I don't know how to.
Is it loftier?
It's squishy. Yeah, it's here's the regular DK. This is it's got a great drape. It's soft, but this one is just squishier. I don't. It's squishy and it kind of bounces. I don't. That's why I called it bouncy.
Yes.
It's squishy and it bounces. And this one's really soft and drapey.
Okay, wonderful. I really enjoyed making that Odyssey shawl. Did you love making it?
Yes, it was so easy. I made it in a week, actually.
It's fast, isn't
Yeah. Yeah, I made the entire shawl in a week. This is another project made in that bouncy DK, and it's a little bit thick, but this is the Soldotna. This is about my daughter's size, so it's tiny, but
beautiful.
Yeah, so that's it too. Let's see here. What else do we have? I guess we can go over some more bases. Our main base is our fingering base. That's the fingering weight sock yarn, which is I'd 75-25. So it's a 75% superwash merino with 25% nylon.
Yeah.
It's a great yarn for almost anything. I've made so many things with this. I have made, I've made shawls, I've made sweaters, I've made all kinds of things. It's a great yarn. That's mostly what I have out here. And we can go over colorways in a little bit, or if you want to look at colors, we can do that too. We also, I'll go through bases first. I also have we have single ply. This is 100% merino, single ply fingering. This is in our rosé colorway. We also have it, I have it here in Lifta.
Those are beautiful together.
And then, let's see, we also have, this is rosé deconstructed. So here's another one. And this is our single ply fingering base. And then the next one we have, we went over both DKs. I do have worsted weight yarn. Let me see if I can grab one. This is our, there's no label, but this is our Midnight Summer colorway. Guys, I really like this, this color. It's similar to what I'm wearing, but this is like, I'm determined to make a sweater with this, and I have not done it yet, but this is our worsted, and our worsted weight is 100% superwash merino. It's 215 yards per 100 grams. And
do you already have the pattern picked out for the sweater you're gonna make?
I don't yet. No.
Okay.
No, I haven't found the sweater I want to make. I've considered a ranunculus, and I've also considered what is it? It's an Andrea Mowry, Woolen Honey. That is the other.
This would be beautiful.
Yeah, so I've considered both. Here's something, I have made this. This is in our Middle Earth colorway. This is worsted weight. It is the Hipster by Joji Locatelli.
I love the fringe, the tassel fringe.
Yeah. This was a super easy knit as well. These are just, the yarn overs were not difficult. But it's nice and squishy and soft. That's a great example. I've made hats. I made all of my kids' little hoodies recently. This is in our Lifta colorway. This is also worsted weight. But they each have a little hoodie.
Oh, those are cute. What pattern is that? That's adorable.
This is the R&R hoodie by Tanis. I know she does Tanis Fiber Arts. Let's see if you can. It's backwards, but it is made to have a zipper.
Yeah.
I have not put the zipper in yet, but
that's one thing I have not done yet. I have not
either.
No. So is that knit Is that knit in the round and cut, or knit?
It's knit flat.
Knit flat. Okay.
Yes, it is. It's knit flat. And then you add in this I-cord edging here around here.
Yeah.
I
love
and
those
then you're
pockets.
supposed to add the zipper. You're supposed to sew it in this crease, which I just have not bought the zipper, and I have not done it yet.
Yes, that is one thing I've never done. I've never put a zipper in a sweater yet. That should be our challenge after your challenge. The zipper in a hoodie.
She has a little like tutorial, I think, with it. I have not done it yet though. I do have chunky weight. I know I did the wave of change. I did mine in DK held double.
That's really smart.
Yeah. However, I do carry a chunky yarn. It is 100 yards for 100 grams. It's way over there. Let me grab it. It's behind me.
Okay.
Okay, so here's our chunky yarn. This is actually, if you can see it, it's not very, all right. So I have this. This is only, I do carry this. You won't find this in the shop as ready to go. I do carry it, but it is only on a dye to order basis. As of right now, if you see any colorway and you have a project that you want to make with the chunky yarn, for example, if you want to do the wave of change but use chunky, I'm always open to custom orders or doing any dye type orders. We usually get them out probably within a week of you ordering it. So
perfect.
So we're pretty good at getting them out right now. But yeah, just
to request that, will they request it on your Etsy site? Can they send you a message? You can,
as long as you send me a message and tell me, you just send me a message and I can create the custom order. If I don't have a message through Etsy, I can't, it's hard to add the charge in. But anytime you have any base, if you see something and it's out of stock in the base that you want, I'm always open to custom orders.
Yeah.
We have a lot in stock, but if it's not there or it's not the quantity you need, anyone's always welcome to message me and we'll get what you need.
Nice. And you're on Instagram and Facebook too. So so you can get some inspiration from your feed and look at the colors you put together there.
Yeah.
Head over to Etsy and make a custom order. That's so nice.
Yeah. My goal is to make it easy for people and to get the yarn that they want. and help. We try to get it out as soon as possible as well. I mean, usually we have a lot of back stock, so I am able to get, and I keep a lot of yarn in stock for that reason, so that I can get yarn to all of y'all. Something else we do have mohair yarn as well. This is in our Rouge colorway. So we have mohair. This is lace weight. It is 459 yards for 50 grams. We also carry, this is our mohair fluff. It's a little bit
I have some of that. I bought some of that at East Texas Fiber Fest. It's so nice.
Yes, I've made several things with it.
Okay, show us. I'm excited.
Okay. So first we have, this is a Flying Foxtails. It's by Stephen West. And this is in the green here is the mohair fluff, but it is in our Piney Woods colorway. And then the white speckle, it's got some black speckle and green speckle. It's our Juniper colorway, and that is in the single space. So we have that.
And the mohair fluff it's mohair mixed with, is it mixed
silk? It's really more silk. It's 69% silk. It's only 22% kid mohair, and it's 9% nylon.
And it's thicker than like a regular a lace weight mohair that you.
Yes, it's 382 yards per 100 grams. So I use it for fingering weight projects, but it's kind of closer to a sport weight.
Yeah.
But I've substituted. I've also made the Cumulus blouse is the pattern. This is by Petite Knit. the pattern calls for lace weight held double, and I substituted just this mohair fluff held single for it.
Nice.
So that was an easy swap. Anywhere that I've seen the mohair held double, I have been able to swap this out pretty easily.
Beautiful.
So that's one as well. I do have Surrey. It's also on a dye to basically dye to order. I don't have it in stock right now. I have it on my shelf here. And if you're looking for Surrey, just message me and we can put anything here. I have this. I don't have it dyed up. I used it for my this is my Fantastic by Stephen West as well. And I used it in this. If I can get it. It's huge. But I did use it for this, and so I have it showing you with my leftovers here. This is Berry Blossom. That's the color.
And Surrey, is it 100% alpaca?
It's 74% baby alpaca, 26% silk.
Beautiful.
Yeah. So we have that as well. So I guess now I can show you some. I'm going to turn the camera more this direction, and we can show you some colorways.
Okay.
And most of these are going to be shown on our sock weight yarn. But like I said, we do custom orders, and they can be put. I have a lot of them in stock, but I thought it was easiest just to show you this rather than haul in a whole bunch of different bases and yarns. Let's see here. Okay, let me maneuver this. Okay, so I'll start with this. This is our EDK colorway. It's named EDK for East Dallas Knits. That's the knit group that I go to, and my inspiration behind it was to try to get everybody's personality in it a little bit. That's in the knit group. So that's the inspiration behind it. But I really find that this colorway goes really well with lots of different colors. This is our Berry Blossom. It looks really great with this. This is our Midnight Summer colorway. It can go in with there. This is Daydreaming. It's similar to Berry Blossom, but it has this purple overlay over it. It also is a great color pop with it. Here's another one. These also grow great. Be Till My Heart is the name of this one here. You can see these are awesome colors that go really well. You can also, this is another really functional one for, this is our Saffron colorway, which I think goes really great with these more jewel tone colors. But I also have lots of fall colorways here that it tags in with. We have this.
Gorgeous.
And something I did make with this with our fall colorways. And Chris, I thought I saw you on the call. Let me see here. Here we go. This as well.
Hey.
Made with
that was our Fiber Fest shawl.
It was. Yes.
I love it.
Yes.
That's gorgeous.
Yay.
So we did it. I made it with our sock yarn. And we have here, this is Vanilla Bean. This is Sandy Shores. This is Barn Swallow, which is actually, if you look at our label here, if it doesn't, I've got some light. If you look at it, I have two birds here that my daughter drew, and those are barn swallows. They come and visit our house and build nests every year, and we like to sit and watch them. And they go away in the fall, and they come every spring and have their nest and have babies, and we love to watch them. That's kind of why they're here. But their colors are similar to this, and so that's how that colorway is named. It's kind of like a Wonderland Fibers colorway with the swallows. They're part of the inspiration here. They're supposed to also be good luck to travelers and things like that.
The Centrifugal shawl by Carissa.
Yes.
I can't spell it, So,
Here.
Carissa, if you want to put it in the chat.
Sure, I can do
Get
that.
back
I can barely say it, Carissa. I can't spell it.
Centrifugal or centrifugal are both fine.
But I did make
Okay.
it. I did make it.
And you did a beautiful job.
That's why I didn't say it, because I was afraid I was going to butcher it. I get tongue-tied in the middle of it for some reason. This is our pumpkin spice colorway. And then this here is a warm cocoa colorway. So all colors that are kind of inspired by fall. Fall's my favorite season, and that's the inspiration behind a lot of these colorways. Let's see here what else we have. So this is a newer colorway too. This one's called Rarity. My daughter named it after a My Little Pony character. But it goes really well with this as well. This is our Smoke on the Water colorway. It's called that because it's really cheesy. It's a deep purple, and that's the name of the band that sings that song.
Oh, I like Rarity. She's very posh pony.
Yes. We have another Color Pop colorway here. This is our Envy colorway. You can see I used it in this shawl too. I have lots of samples here. This is and I don't know how to pronounce this, the Bhakti shawl. It's Bhakti. And this is our Envy colorway. This is Mermaid. And then this is our May Gray. And it's but you can see it adds just a nice pop sometimes. I have done something used to, this is Confetti. This was a show only colorway. It was going to be like only available at like DFW Fiber Fest, East Texas, places like that. However, 2020 has happened, and I've decided to make it available to everyone now in the shop. It's in the shop full time now.
That's a fun one.
Yes, it goes really great. This is actually in the worsted. I sold out. I have not replaced it in the sock base yet. It will be replaced this week. However, this is with our mint condition. They go really well together. I saw a plumpy shawl made out of these two, and it was gorgeous, actually. Let's see. Here are some more of our, this is Senior Prom. My stepdaughter, Tillery, this is the color of her senior prom dress. So that's,
Is that seafoam green?
Yeah, it's seafoam green. It goes really great too. This is another, this is peach blush. It goes great with peach blush. It goes great. You can even pull it in with the confetti. You can do lots of things. There's lots of color options here. This is Mermaid.
Beautiful.
This is Becky. It's a really bright purple, but it is named after, I've never met my mother-in-law. She died before I married my husband. However, she loved purple. All of her kids, she was someone who gave a lot to a lot of people. This is a colorway named for her. My husband saw it and said, that's my mom's favorite color. That was her favorite color. So we named it Becky after her.
I love that. I love hearing all the stories behind your color name.
Yeah. This is Turtle Egg, another kid option. They named it. It's supposed to be, they said it looked like a turtle egg from Minecraft. So that's a Minecraft colorway. But it goes, I mean, you can see it goes great with Be Till My Heart. It also goes with some of these mermaid colorways. You can use it. There's lots of things that I try to make them go with other colorways that we have here. This is I'm Plum Tired. And it's not plum, but it is a purple. But we were naming colorways. When we first started the business, my husband and I were sitting, I had dyed all these yarns and we were trying to name them. And I was tired. I was exhausted, actually. It was probably 11:30 at night, and I was tired of naming them. And he said, you should just name it I'm Plum Tired. And I went, but it's not plum. And he goes, well, it can be a tired plum. So that's where it comes from, even though it doesn't look plum. But it is a great purple, and I really like it a lot. This is Daylily.
Pretty.
This is Pink Lemonade. My daughter told me pink lemonade was her favorite color. And I didn't know what that meant, so this was my interpretation of it.
Very nice.
I think that this would go really pretty, like it for a, is it the Fleur Shawl by Sposter Co. that they had? I thought that would be a really pretty option for it.
With some white mohair bubbles?
Yeah, with white mohair.
Yeah, that would be
or
really
even this colorway with white mohair would be pretty.
That's prom dress, right?
Yeah, senior prom.
Senior prom.
Yeah. Here we have, this is Rosé Deconstructed. I have a colorway here called Rosé. This is Rosé Deconstructed because I basically took, this is a big mixture of lots of different dyes, and I deconstructed it and speckled it with those dyes.
Very clever.
This is Circus Rose, which is a rose that has lots of yellow and pink on it. This is our BFF colorway. I actually made this for a friend of mine, Mandy, and her friend, she was trying to find her a gift, and I went and looked on our Instagram and looked at her pictures and came up with a colorway. This was very early on, but I came up with a colorway for her, and this was it to send to her BFF.
Beautiful.
Here we go. We have Independence. This is, it's got some peaches and some blues, and for some reason it reminded me of the 4th of July. I know it's not like traditional 4th of July, but that's what it reminded me of when I saw it. So that's why it's named Independence. This is our Melancholy Mauve. And it's a mauve, but it's got a lot, it's really deep and got a dark brown color. That is the colorway that I used in our, it's a little bit different here because we've got the silk content that is in this sweater here. That's the same colorway. I may have brought this one up. This is Lifta. This one is named, my husband was an exchange student to Holland at one point of his life. And this one kind of reminded me of Valentine's Day and the little notes that kids send and love. And so it's Dutch. Lifta is Dutch for love.
Oh, that's pretty. It's 10:30, so I'm going to pause just for a second and tell people the code for this episode. If you need a code to write on your crawl passport, or if you would like to enter the West 7th Wool raffle door prize drawing, the code is WF917. And you can either write that on your passport, send that in for a prize for the general yarn crawl, or you can email the code and your info to info@west7thwool.com, and I'll put a raffle ticket in for you. Again, you are watching the Wonderland Fibers trunk show with Victoria Larson. All right, keep showing us. Awesome yarn.
Okay. All right. So I showed these with the shawl, but I will show you in the skein form too. This is our Vanilla Bean colorway. It's just a cream color here with some brown speckles. This is Sandy Shores. It's a nice beigey, really light color. This is Warm Cocoa, a nice neutral brown, but
I love those neutrals. Those neutrals all together would be really pretty too.
Yeah.
This is a muck, which is, if y'all have seen the movie, oh gosh, I just went completely
Hocus
blank.
Pocus?
Hocus Pocus, yes. I don't know why I went blank. We watch it every year at our house, and this is named there for that. My husband was like, it's not Halloween. I said, I'm calling it a muck for Hocus Pocus. We have to have something there. This is our saffron colorway. And I know saffron a lot of times can look more orangey, but the saffron rice that we eat at our house is yellow, this color. And so it reminded my children of that. So it's named saffron. Here's some neutrals. This is our grays. We have Gray Matilda. This is Abyss. This is Newsprint. It's a gray. This is White Walker, which is our lightest gray.
I love those.
Yeah. Let's see. Let me grab something over here. Here is another, one sec. Okay. So here's a few more that can go within the fall neutrals. We talked about Barn Swallow in the shawl, but here it is in a skein. This is on our DK base. This is a pumpkin spice skein, which this is actually on my worsted base. And then this here is Campfire, which is actually a pretty popular colorway. It goes great fitting in with all of these. We have lots of orangey neutrals that all go really great together.
They do. They really do. Those are beautiful.
I have some greens. This is Piney Woods. I grew up in East Texas in a small town called Kilgore. And there's lots of pine trees, so that's named after that. This is Juniper. It goes great with Piney Woods. This is what that Stephen West shawl was made out of, but with this. And if this were singles, it was kind of that here. We also have Middle Earth, Lord of the Rings. And that may be, we do have, I can kind of pan up here and show you our mohairs, and except we went the opposite way. Let's see. I have the mohairs and things here. They are going to be in these colorways, but you can kind of see what we have available in stock right now. These are our mohair silk base, and then these are the mohair fluff. So I've got like Midnight Summer. Oh, there is this that is not in another skein. It's only in this mohair fluff, and it's the Royal colorway, which is just a really royal purple.
Pretty.
All right. So I think that's all the colorways and everything I have for today. If anybody has questions, I can answer.
We can find you on Etsy.
Yes.
And it's Wonderland Fibers, WANDERLUK fibers.com.
Yes, that's correct. Well, yeah, it would be the Etsy store, but yes.
Etsy. On the Etsy is where we buy your yarn, but we follow you on Instagram and Facebook.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh yeah, yes. Wonderland Fibers. Yes, that's correct.
Fibers. All right. I thank you everybody for watching. I'm going to stop the recording now, but we can stay on and talk about your beautiful yarns. So thank you so much.